Welcome back to the Asante Halftime Show. I'm Bill Jacobs alongside, as I look up to him, alongside SOU women's head coach Alex Carlson. Coach, I don't know how much of this first game you got to see here tonight, but this is pretty wild.
Oh, it's a great game, great atmosphere, you know, a game of big runs. But the way it's been for SOU this year, this is right where they want them, you know, down about 9 at halftime, ready to chip away and steal it at the end. That's how they do it, so I'm sure they'll be fine.
Coach McDermott and brother Matt Sayer, the athletic director, called them the cardiac kids.
Yeah, I tell Coach McDermott all the time that I don't know how he does it. These games are hard on my heart. I don't know how he does it from a coaching standpoint, so he'll get them there in the second half, though.
Speaking of being hard on your heart, the Raiders in that first game, the quarterfinal game on the women's side, the quarterfinal game, you had to make so many adjustments to stop the slowdown game of College of Idaho, and then last night it seemed like everything fell into place and you got a nice big win. Yeah,
definitely. I thought we did a great job of setting our pace, and that's really the name of the game for us. When we can set a pace, we're going to be tough to beat. So it's in one aspect is exciting that we can win in multiple ways because we're going to have to do that at the tournament, but it's a heck of a lot easier and a lot easier on me when we come out and play the way we should from the start.
I've got to ask, a lot of people have asked me, do you actually start preparing for the national tournament at this point?
You know, definitely you do. I mean, we've been preparing for it since September, though. You know, the whole build-ups to get to this tournament and to play well at it, so that's where your preparation begins, you know. So obviously it's a luxury to know that we're in and we're not fighting for that, so we're working on getting better, but we've been working on getting better all year, and that's just the name of the game, so we're playing our best basketball here in a week and a half.
You know, and it goes without saying, and I'm sure you can talk about that, but as far as coaching goes, going into the national tournament, you don't know who the opponent is going to be, so you have to work on things that you do yourself for the betterment of the team going into that national tournament, because you don't know what you're going to face.
Definitely, but that's been a nice thing about the conference playoffs so far. You know, get a slow-down team like College of Idaho that tries to throw something different at you, then play a game against a big, physical, good shooting team like Northwest Christian, and then now go against a very skilled, good defensive-oriented team like OIT. So we're definitely getting a really good look at a lot of different styles and a lot of different playing abilities with size and stuff like that. So, you know, this tournament's really prepared us to be successful, to know how to play on short rest. So I think we'll be primed when the time comes here, like I say, in a week and a half back in Sioux City. Speaking
of Oregon Tech, that is the championship final opponent. Fortunately, I guess, here at home. Definitely. I mean, I think anytime Southern Oregon plays Oregon Tech, you guys could play in the parking lot, and it would be an event. Yeah, that's the way it goes. You know, it's like I say, it's awesome. Nights like tonight, you know, and last night for us, and then Monday night, and hopefully Tuesday night for the men are why you play college basketball, and you do all that hard work. So getting to play a rivalry game and a championship game, I mean, this is what kids dream about, and makes it awful exciting. So it should be an awful fun night on Monday. Third year in a row that you faced Oregon Tech, or that Southern Oregon has faced Oregon Tech in the conference tournament. Is this team ready for that challenge? Is this Southern Oregon's best opportunity to be conference tournament champion and get to the national tournament?
Well, you know, it's kind of hard for me to speak on what's happened in the past. You know, I know they've done great things in the past, but I know we're doing some really positive things now as well. You know, we beat OIT twice this year. It's always tough to beat a team for the third time, so we have a big challenge, but I definitely think we have the group that's up for it. We'll be able to handle the situation in the right way, and we'll play a good game on Monday.
Before I let you go, I asked you beforehand last time, I wanted to ask you on camera, talk about your relationship with Danny Miles. I know he's a Raider at heart, played here, was terrific. Obviously, he's had a great coaching career at Oregon Tech. It all comes to a close this season. It could come to a close officially tonight for them, playing up at Northwest Christian, but certainly I would think that you were able to garner some things from him, having played for Danny Miles. Now, as a coach, you've been able to use some of his methods in your own coaching.
Definitely. You know, just preparing your team, and, you know, one thing I always think Coach Miles does such a great job of is having his team play the best basketball when it's the most important time. you can see it with the current team right now. They're playing really well, and so that's just a credit to him. So between what you do on a daily basis to prepare and keeping your players fresh are some big things that I've taken from him this year. You know, and that doesn't just go for Coach Miles. You know, Coach Bazan that's over there, that's been the longtime assistant for OIT, another former SOU Raider.
Right.
You know, they're both retiring this year, and so I talk to them both often, you know, and just get little coaching tidbits here. And when you have two veteran guys like that you can take stuff from, you know, a lot of those small things really add up. So it's been very beneficial to me. Great asset. You know, looking forward to Coach getting some more time off next year. Him and Coach Bazan said they're both going to be over here a lot next year. So it'll only get better for me to lean on that expertise and just become a better coach and make our team better here at SOU.
Our guest has been SOU women's head coach Alex Carlson. Stay with us. Raider Halftime will continue after this on SOURaiders.com.